Hi everyone. Welcome to welcome to the video. Okay. You caught me mid sip. I've been up for quite a while. I've already had way too much coffee probably. So this is now water, but this is the mug I was using. Isn't it lovely? Okay. Yeah. Faith, hope and love. If you don't have that for yourself within yourself, then nothing else will ever fall into place as far as I'm concerned. Okay, my name's Holly, psychic medium, energy reader. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the community. All right, so if you were up really early and you noticed or you got a notification that I had a video, I did have a video up today and I deleted it because apparently it was triggering people and bringing out a side of them that was unpleasant. And I caught myself deleting comments. So I just took the video down. You know, here's the reality. The metaphysical world is not all love and light. There are some creepy people in the metaphysical world. Okay. Just saying. So, you know what? It's out there. Maybe what I was communicating was too much. But it's real. So anyway, and what it was about, basically remote viewing. A lot of people like to dip in and sneak in and peek in, and I don't appreciate that. So I talked about it. And so a couple of other things. I did some card pulls, but basically we're going to start fresh. I'm going to put this video out this morning. I'm making it right now, and it'll be out probably in the next, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, however long it takes me to make it and upload it. And then, let's see, today is Tuesday. Oh my gosh, it's only Tuesday. Yeah, it's only Tuesday. Wow. This is a big week for me. It's already been pretty busy. And I'll be honest, you all, I was going to try to get as many videos out as I could this week, but I think I need to go inward and there's a lot I've got to deal with and take care of this week. Okay. So this may be it until I can come back on Monday fresh and refreshed. This has nothing to do with political climate or anything like that. This is just some personal stuff that I've had in the works for a while, and it's, oh gosh, yeah, it's just this constant going around, going around, going around with it. Okay. So what I'm going to do today, we are going to try and do something that is a little bit lighter, a little bit easier, and I am being called to say what did come through in that last video, though, because somebody needs to hear this. May is going to be important. The month of May is going to be important. Not only did I get the message about cherry blossoms and spring again, but I was even dreaming about them last night. So something about the springtime is going to be transformative. And it actually feels positive. So that's a good thing. Also, well, we don't have to go into all that. Okay, so that was a big part of it. All right, so let's see what we've got. I am using the Healing Spirit Oracle deck by Gordon Smith. Okay, and let's see if we've got a message for the collective to get started. Oh, all right. Huh. Natural healing power. That's good. That's very positive. And you know, it's funny. This morning I was actually thinking maybe I need to just do a short with a scan of nature being and nature feeling nature for maybe if for those of you who may need that, because I know I need that today too. And in this image, this spirit being is pointing to a tree. So yeah, I think I don't know if I'll get to that or not, you guys. I am serious. I am stretched about as thin as I can get right now. So I need to give myself a few days, and this is just all personal stuff, and it's okay. Everything is okay. But I've got to deal with this, okay? So, let's see what we've got. If anything changes, well, you'll know, because I'll be right back here with another video. Just like normal. Okay, so what all we got here? Carry the torch for others to see, wake up the world. Ooh, and that fell on my lap again. Uh-huh. So speak your truth. And my truth is, if you leave some jumbled up mess of a comment on this channel, you know what? It is my responsibility to protect the community from your crazy. So just stop. Speaking my truth. All right? We don't have to agree on everything, but at least make sense. You know. Okay. All right. Man, you got me all fired up now. All right. If the world around you seems turbulent, stop. Full stop. And that's pretty much what I'm about to do because, man, I got to go inward and I got to take care of some stuff. And ask, oh yeah, ask your spirit guide. Ask your spirit guide to surround and protect you. Now, there's a reason I harp on the protectorate, knowing your teams, meditation. My suggestion for all of you this week, because this is an amazing community of people, and I'm not going to let the few wingnuts ruin that. Don't worry about it. And I'm not going to be gone for a few days because of that. I'm going to be gone for a few days because I got to deal with some stuff. So, and do the inward journey as part of it. But that's not the biggest, that's just how I'm going to, anyway. So, call in your teams, call in your protectorate, do your energy retrieval on a daily basis for a while if you need to. Do your, and I renamed that video so it's easier to find. It is in the, there's a link to the energy retrieval video in the community section on the homepage of this channel. I just made one called a hope retrieval, and I made sure to keep the title spaced out, so that's easy to find if you just search it under Holly Speaks to Spirit, hope retrieval, joy retrieval, happiness retrieval. I used all three of those. Okay, so those are things you can do to help center, ground, and call yourself back into your own energy field and protect your energy field, okay? That's going to be really important because we have got to be grounded and centered, and that's why I need to take a few days to take care of some stuff. Now, they want me to use this. Actually, I used this in the video I deleted. Gateway Oracle by Denise Lynn. So let's see what the message is here. Pay attention to your dreams if you're having them, because mine have been off the charts wild. And they have been non-stop for over a week. So, and every single night. So, pay attention to them. Try to sort out what is just the busy brain and what is you sorting out information of the day and what is actually a visitation or information coming in. The way you will know the difference is that shortly after waking, the ones that are just the busy brain will fade, drift away, and it will take all of, it would be really difficult to recall them. Okay, there we go. Whereas the ones that are spirit-driven and messages that you need to remember, they will stay with you. Typically, this is the case, not always. And this is a general reading, okay? But typically, those are the ones that will stay with you and stay with you for quite a while. They will be extremely vivid, and you will remember the information. And it might just be a phrase or a word, okay? All right. Flying free and emerging into grace. These are the cards. Let me see. I got them in the... There we go. All right. With flying free, what I'm hearing is don't let the negativity of others, and this is probably a message for me too, but I'm sure it is. Flying free is don't let the messages or negativity of others bring you down. They are. It is a short-sightedness that has no impact on your life. Emerging into grace is exactly what it sounds like. Also, I got this message yesterday that when you rely on your spirituality, if it is based in a particular faith, there are those who would misuse that to try to hurt people with the dogma involved. You don't have to accept every single word that anyone ever says. Me, anyone, okay? So take what resonates. And that, use your discernment. Use your ability to feel, think, and intuit your way through messages. Okay? That's an important, and that is an important message all on its own. Okay, now. I'm going to use the Pulp Tarot. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one to use today. And the Pulp Tarot, because I guess I'm just kind of in that mood, is the very direct. I get very direct messages when I use this one, as opposed to some of the other decks that have a little bit more of a gentle energy about them. This one is sort of like in your face. Here we go. Here's the message, okay? Use your discernment, okay? I feel like there are going to be a lot of people with a lot of messages, and a lot of people who are going to, here's my experience, is that people who want to pretend like they know what's going on by otherworldly means often throw out a bunch of jargon. Well, the this and the that and the whatever, blah, 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 blah. And it's, if they can't construct a complete sentence for you, if they can't bring into clarity any one concept or thought, it's almost like a little kid who just strings every big word they know together. Actually, I think that's it. It is. It's like a little kid or a middle schooler who thinks they sound like they know what they're talking about when they string together a whole list of all the big words they've ever known or that they just learned, and it makes absolutely no sense. Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing. So use your discernment. You guys know what. You guys can feel your way. You are so highly psychic on your own. Don't let other people, and that includes, only take what resonates. If nothing resonates, that's fine too. Maybe it's not for you. But just call back your own energy, call back your own wisdom, and call in your personal guardians and guides and teams to help you to understand what it is you need to know. Okay, and this card, because which one? All right, those three, because for whatever reason, they were almost sticking to my hands. Okay, so it was weird. All right, let me get these in order. So understand that you have so much power within you. Yeah, and these two cards are sticking together, but there's nothing sticky on them. How weird. Okay, well, it's not weird. It's just the way it is. Okay. All right. I guess I needed to take these cards then. Well, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, that's what I mean. That with this deck, there is no mistaking what the messages are. So, hold on. I need a little sip here of my water. And no matter how much someone wants to convince you that they have all the answers, please understand that there is nothing bigger than the power of the all that is in spirit and our spirit teams around us, okay? So, you have a lot of power, but they see it from a different perspective and have even more at that point and where they are. All right, so what do we have here? We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Death card. And yeah, I haven't eaten breakfast yet, and I've been up for a long time, so I'm a little shaky. The World. And then the Six of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to let Spirit take over. I'm going to ask for help to understand what they want me to say about this series of cards in this series of in this flow of the reading. There is a sense of and I guess I'm kind of echoing that a little bit too earlier today. I just realized that. But there is a sense of being tired of the fight, tired of the constant battle and fight. And so thinking of having to gear up for another battle or fight is daunting and exhausting. Any charging in with this fiery sword. Well, I know wands are usually fiery, but with the sword of knowledge, the sword of wisdom, I need to stop rationalizing. I need to, because I'm doing a little bit of both. So let me get back into where I know it's coming from Spirit. You are not alone. There is a collective mentality. People are fed up and tired of fighting. There is going to be an end to the fighting. There is going to be massive change, restructuring, and upheaval. The World card, we are going to come full circle. Death is not a literal death, okay? And the World card coming full circle, coming to the close of a cycle, it has something to do with this astrological shift that's happening, okay? And I'm not an astrologer or an astronomer, but I do get distinctly that there is going to be a massive shift with a major astrological change. It's going to happen this calendar year, before the next calendar year begins. I think it's all connected. The dreams, the chaotic energy. This weekend, I believe there's a full moon, and I think it's going to be significant. We are shifting and moving into a new way of understanding the world, stepping into the world. And I'm hearing that song, it's an old one, about the world's on fire, the world keeps spinning. I just see these big oil drums on fire. Don't get worried about that. I think it's, in this instance, very symbolic of an emotional state. The outcome is going to be a victory and a success. Now, whether that is a victor, I don't want to measure my words, but I'm catching myself measuring my words. So what is the victory after we come full cycle? The change into a new age, the change into a new way of looking at things. Old ways are not going to serve any longer. So even though we are getting ready to see massive and experience massive change, it's almost as though there's a wake-up call to alert people to the fact that outmoded and outdated ways of thinking are not going to work. The world will keep spinning. The wheels will keep moving. And what I'm hearing is that we are going to be handed an opportunity very well, soon maybe in the cosmic sense of things, but I think it's still going to start, the seed is going to be planted soon, like this month, I believe, but will not come into fruition until later in like mid-year of the coming year, right before. May is still coming up. I'm still getting May. This is the time to go inward and decide, what do you stand for and what do you believe? And it's time to think for yourselves. Okay, I'm starting to, yeah, okay, never mind. It is time for you to use your discernment. It is time for you to dig deep. It is not the time, and this is a general reading, you do what you want to do. This is not the time for you to wait for someone else to tell you what to do, okay? There's going to be a lot of fear around this change, this closing of chapters. And I'm talking about not just like the political scene and with the swearing in and all. I'm not even, it goes beyond that. We are going to have a total reevaluation of priorities. Complete and total reevaluation of what is real to us and what we really need. What is the most important thing? Consumerism, I do feel like it's been building, but I do think some of that will be less of the driving force. I think we are going to look at relationships as key and most important. And I think we're going to start to understand just how interconnected everyone really is. Because I'm seeing those interlocking circles. We are all connected, even if some people don't want to believe that. In other words, we are all brothers and sisters. I like that because I know it would freak some people out. Oh, well. I do feel like we are going to see, with the closing of a cycle, there's going to be, this happened right before COVID, where we saw a large exodus of people who decided and I'm not going to get into that because that could be triggering too, but yeah, we are coming to the close of an energetic and very, very long cycle. And we are getting ready to move into a new way of being, living, feeling, and thinking. We are going to start radically altering at a core level. Priorities are going to change. They are going to evolve. And hopefully, maybe some of the more shallow aspects of this world and by shallow, I mean things that end up being a detriment to the collective as a whole. We need to start seeing the true beauty of each person's soul. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Okay, I have got a bunch that I've got to do. So if I can come on and do another video, I will if I feel so moved to. And But otherwise, I have a feeling it will be a few days before I am able to come back on and do anything with greater clarity. So take care of yourselves. I am sending so much love and gratitude to all of you. Thank you for being you. Okay. All right. We'll talk to you soon. And remember, surround yourself with faith, hope, and love. Okay. Be well, and we'll talk soon.